remained adamant that the gap in pay between employers and their employees should be reasonable and according to their output.
After the Salaries and Remuneration Commission proposed increment of salaries to state officers, including President William Ruto and his deputy, the debate on whether the proposal should be implemented continues to gather pace, days after President William Ruto rejected the call.
The state officers, myself, my deputy, ministers, PSS, na wale wadosi wengine wabunge, na wale wengine, sisi mambo yetu tungoje.
Speaking at State House Nairobi during the swearing-in of Njoki and Salome Wairimu as principal secretaries, Ruto now says there must be harmonization of salaries between employers and employees before increment proposals are made.
We harmonize the pay and salaries of all public servants, and we progressively move towards ensuring that there is fairness and there is balance between those paid the least and those paid the most.
In what looked like a veiled attack at the Salaries and Remuneration Commission, the president lamented that the country is spending a larger chunk of its revenue on payment of salaries, adding that remuneration of state officers must go hand in hand with their output.
At the moment, we are spending about 46% of our revenues on salaries and wages. The law and best practice demands that we spend 35%. So we are 11% above what is recommended as best practice and what is stipulated in the laws of the Republic of Kenya. Every public servant is held to account and is remunerated on the basis of their performance.
His sentiments comes days after SRC chairperson Lynn Mengech poured cold water on the calls to reject the increment of salaries.
Remember that we are in the process of public participation. The president has a role as well in terms of giving the commission his views, his feedback. Therefore, it would not be fair to public officers to say we cannot review their pay, and yet we already froze for 2 years. We did say when the economy improves, we shall review the pay.
Ruto also noted that the country ought to generate more revenue to be able to juggle between payment of salaries and funding development projects.
That the analysis that has been done on the productivity of the Kenyan public service doesn't sit very well with the rest of the globe. And therefore, the State Department that we established at the Prime Cabinet Secretary's office is such that government can address itself to the issues of productivity and to the balance between salaries, wages on one end and development resources on the other end.
The country grapples with tough economic times. The big question remains whether state officers should get salary increments at a time when millions of Kenyans cannot fend for themselves. Ian Keitani, Look Up TV.